everybody out here on YouTube. It is I, your beautiful beauty, going to be doing a product review. This is a L'Oreal conditioner. It's more like a deep conditioning hair mask, even though it's called a balm. So let's see, what's this called? This is the L'OréalElvive. It is called the Elvive Total Repair 5 Damage Erasing Balm. Okay. Whew. I don't know. That was not really a mouthful, but it was kind of a little bit of confusion. But anyhow, that's the name of it. You see the title of it. And it is freezing today. And I have my heater just really cranked up. And I don't know. I don't like to be real cold, but then when the heater's on too high, it's like, and then I'm too hot, and then I'm too cold. It's I can't get anywhere in between. But anyhow, I wanted to talk about this. Obviously, you guys, this is something that I've probably used it so many times. I've probably used it so many millions of times. Who knows? It looks familiar. It smells familiar. It sounds familiar. Everything about it has familiarity to it. So I definitely know I've bought it before, obviously, but I just don't remember. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, let me buy this. I know I've used it in the past. Let me buy it again. Okay, let me take a drink too. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's just a real thick, hair conditioner. It's a real thick hair conditioning mask. I'm going to go ahead and probably just pop the lid back on because I'm going to say this. I'm going to say in all honesty, I'm just not in love with the fragrance and the smell. I don't think there's any L'Oreal hair product that I like the smell of. I don't think there's any shampoo. Honestly, there's no conditioner and there's no hair mask or hair serum or hair oil or hair product. I just don't like the smell of the L'Oreal hair products. But with that having been said, I really do like the performance of the products. I think they work really well. This is a very hydrating mask. It's just, it puts a lot of moisture into my hair, puts a lot of hydration, puts a lot of softness, puts a lot of smoothness. It puts a lot of manageability, and it combats the tangles, and it combats my frizziness and my uneven hair texture. It really, 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 really does work well for my hair. But now the smell of it, I don't know, you guys. I have to talk about the smells. Okay, first off, I have crazy bad sinus problems, you know that. And I do have a scent sensitivity problem. A lot of smells are very intense to me. And I don't know if that has something to do with like the failed sinus surgery that I had a few years ago, or what the issue is, or whatever. I don't know. But when the smells are really overpowering to me, and when it is a smell that I don't really like, it's like, okay. So I just don't like the smell of their products. And I wish their products had a different aroma to them because, I don't like the smell. I love the performance of their products. Most everything that hair care products that are made by L'Oreal, I do like, but I don't like the smell. I don't know. I don't really hear anybody complain too much about the smells of the L'Oreal, but yeah, okay. But anyhow, I love the way it makes my hair feel. It's kind of like a trade-off. It's like I'm going to sacrifice and go through some discomfort because the smell kind of bothers me, and it's strong, and it does linger some. But I will say I do my hair every third day. So, obviously by the third day, the smell is gone. It's okay. You know what I mean? This is a good mask. It really is, though. It puts a lot of hydration into the hair. And for me, the longer I leave it on, the better for my hair. And if I leave it on for as little as 15 minutes, I get a really nice effect. But honestly, if I can go for 30 minutes, if I can even go for 1 hour, and if I was able to go 1 hour of leaving it on my hair, it just really works very magically. It really, really does. So 15 will get you by, but more than 15 minutes if you can, if you have the time, it's totally worth it, because it makes the hair just feel so good, And I don't know if it's a false sense of hope, so to speak, because I mean, you've got silicones, and you've got everything that coats the hair, and it gives you that false sense of your hair is getting in good condition, your hair is feeling good again. And I know, but the thing is, sometimes you need that like false hope, and that's kind of sad to say. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, I'm a hairdresser, I'm a hair artist, I'm a hairstylist. That's one of my 3 professional level jobs. But so even though sometimes you're getting kind of tricked, or you're kind of getting fooled, but you kind of have to lead yourself down that path sometimes, because I mean, other than that, I mean, because who wants to go around with your hair in a rat's nest? Do you want your hair to feel tangly? Do you want it to be all knotted and gnarled up? Do you want it to be frizzy in places where it's not supposed to be frizzy? Do you want to have uneven hair texture? Do you want to have dryness? Do you want to have brittleness? It's kind of like that. It's like an alternative. You know what I mean? So, I'm not saying it's the best product in the world. I'm certainly not saying it's the worst product in the world. Oh, I am going to throw this information out here before I forget. Okay, so L'Oreal does conduct and perform laboratory animal testing, which, I think it's it's a real shame, and honestly, it's kind of almost like a true crime. You know what I mean? That we're 2021 now, and we're still conducting laboratory animal testing. Why? On chemicals that have been around forever, on products that have been around forever, brands that have been around forever, emulsifiers that have been around forever, stabilizers within the product that have been around forever, parabens that have been around forever, phthalates that have been around forever in these products, preservatives that have been around forever. Why do we have to continue to test these things that have been already tested for so many years when we're getting the same outcome? So I don't understand why we have to, put animals through such cruelty for outcomes that we already know exist. It's really nonsensical, and I'm just putting this out there and laying it on the line because it's the truth. You know what I mean? So my channel, I spread truth, love, and honesty. But the thing is, I have been into hair care since I was 8 years old, you guys, and it's been a love, a passion, a lifestyle, and a way of life for me personally since I was 8 years old. So it's very difficult, with that having been said, to take old habits and phase them out, which I have in a lot of ways. There are a lot of brands that I do no longer use, and I have totally phased out. But I always feel like I end up kind of going back to the L'Oreal hair care products just because of the feel of it and my hair's needs, and other products that are not, either quit performing, don't perform the way they should, or the way they're promised to, or whatever, So there's various reasons, why we end up going back to products that we kind of know better. You know what I mean? I'm not justifying anything. I'm just telling you the truth. Okay. Also, this is definitely a unisex product. This can be used by men, can be used by ladies, can be used by us girls, or you guys as well. So this product's not off limits to anyone either. It's anybody can use it. So and it does have a very strong, overpowering fragrance, but it's not a feminine fragrance either. It's not. It's actually more on the masculine side. I find it more of a manly fragrance to it. And Yeah, I don't know. I can't really describe the smell of it. I just don't like the smell. It's not really a floral smell. It's not a fruity smell. It's not a food smell. It's not a medicinal smell. It's a strong smell. And I don't like the smell. So, I kind of, and that's another reason too why I don't buy the L'Oreal products as often as I used to. That, and then they still conduct, cruelty, animal testing, of course, which I hate and don't like, and like just totally don't condone it in any way. But yeah, so okay, that's my take on it, you guys. That's it. I love you. Take care. Thank you for watching. Bye, handsome.